It's Sunday, the 6th of June. A little overcast today, has a nice sun until now. Now the clouds are rolling in. Just spent the first hour or so just fashioning a new support. We got an original one here which came between the crossbeam, and the end to end. So I've just cut this one to shape with a chainsaw and then cut it out with a hacksaw and chisel to approximate shape. So that's supporting that top beam with this cross beam which I put in a few weeks back. Alright, so I've been digging for a couple more hours at the back of the ruin and I've made a sizable dent. I'm not down a meter there, but it's definitely sloping up. But I got that big tree root out, which is fantastic. Widen the space. Now I've got to keep going down. At the far end, maybe another, from the bottom there, another 20 centimeters, I think would be enough. This is where the meter is here. So, finding really big pieces of stone now, but it comes off in big flakes. This is a big chunk here. I think it's schist. I don't know for sure. I don't know my stones, but it breaks up. Here's some selection which I've saved, which I'm going to be putting down on the dirt, leveling it off, and having the water barrels sit on those stones. Well, that's currently the plan. See if I end up doing that. But yeah, big difference here at the back end. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm going to stop for some lunch, take a break. All right, it's about 3:30. Start calling it for the end of the day. I'm exhausted. So here's what we've got so far. Deep hole. That measure line there from the bottom of that rafter down to here is 90 centimeters. So down here it's a little bit lower again. So about where the bottom of the spade is 100. About all this to dig out. Build a retaining wall at the back there. Here is pretty good. Going to be leveled off. Good morning. It's Thursday the 10th of June. It is a beautiful, hot, hazy day. What is it, about 10:30? It's about 24 degrees, but it feels hotter. It's certainly hotter at the coast. So I'm going to continue digging here. I've got more to dig down, but what I've got, I went to the bricolage, Leroy Merlin and Brico Depot, and I have got a selection of goodies. So here I've got the guttering and pipe. I've decided to go for very narrow gutter. The normal ones are much larger, about 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters. This is smaller, but because the roof is quite small and because the roof is at a narrow pitch, at a very slight pitch, it's not a very steep roof, the water should be coming off there relatively slowly. Doesn't need a big gutter. The amount of water being captured is not going to be that great. Maybe on an occasional downpour. So I went for that. Unfortunately, all they had is this color here, this sort of light sand, which is going to look like, it's going to look shit. But that's fine. Who's going to see it, right? To attach the gutters to the roof, I've got these kind of furring strips. They're treated pine, pretty soft. 3 meter lengths are cut basically a meter length off to give me 2 meter lengths. And then I'm going to build up where I need to, cut off pieces here, attach them to the longer lengths. The idea is, if we go out here, attach them to these rafters here, either on the side, sorry, at the bottom or on the side, as high up as possible is better. And then I've also got to slope it down at a small angle so the water heads that way. 12 o'clock and I've been interrupted by a thunderstorm. Made a little progress on, not with the digging, with the gutter. This first section, which I've just tacked into place, just connected in a couple of spots, but it's at a good angle, working perfectly. If I can maintain that angle down the last two pieces, we're good as gold. Oh, I'm get out of the rain here. That is working perfectly. Fantastic. All right, more to do.